Hey folks, welcome back to another video. So in this video we are going to learn about how we can make the most out of the futures data using the built up tool in our application. So once we click on built up, there are two different panels which pop out. The first one is script and the other one is sector. But for today's video we are only going to be stick towards the script panel in built up tool. So once we click on script, again there are three subsections in the tool: symbol, cycle and future OIH. So let's try to understand it step by step. So let's click on symbol first. Now in symbol, it shows us on what futures contract, what the built up has been witnessed. So built up tool takes care about the futures open interest for all the F&O instruments. And built up tool in our application has been upgraded to the real-time data. So whenever we click on the refresh button over here, whatever at that point the price is, we will get to see that. So basically it is a live data point which we are getting to see in built up tool. All we need to do is just click on the refresh button, and whatever at that point the live CMP is, that would be fetched in the price panel over here, and also the price change would be fetched automatically. So now before directly diving deep into the tool, let's try to understand the built ups very quickly. So what is a built up? So it is basically a narration which has been given to an instrument, or I would say to the price actions in comparison with open interest. Okay. So built up requires very clean understanding of open interest. So let's understand it very quickly what open interest is. So open interest is basically, as the name it gives an heads up, open contract. So open interest involves buyers and sellers both. So let's take an example. If I want to go ahead and buy LT's futures contract, there should be some buyer standing in front of me to go ahead and sell that futures contract. Only then my contract will get executed. Elsewhere my contract will never be open, because the buy order which will I place on my terminal, it can't go in the system and remain there forever, right? So basically the conclusion is open interest involves buyers and sellers both. Then why it is called as long unwinding, short and a short covering scenario is something what we will understand today. So first, to understand the built ups, I'll use the filtration button over here as per the built up, so that it gives us a very clear idea. So let's try to filter out the stocks with the long built up as per the long built ups. So all these stocks have witnessed the long built ups. So if we focus, there is something common in all the stocks over here. So basically the thing is, in long built up, the price of the underlying, the price of futures contract go up, and also at the same time the open interest of that futures contract goes up. So it is the reason it is called as a long built up. So in long built up, it is the bulls who are dominant, who are kind of driving the price higher. So let's check out how. Okay, so in long built up, price goes up along with the OI going up. Let's say there was a stock which prices was 1000 rupees. Okay, at that point the OI was going up. Okay, now the stock has given a rally up till the level of 1200. Okay, still the open interest of that stock is still going up, which means what? There are buyers and sellers who are participating even in the rising prices. Okay, it is not only the buyers who have drove the price till 1200. It is basically buyers who are aggressively buying it even in the rising prices. That is the reason it is called as a long built up and a bull dominant action over here. So in this case, if you take a very practical example, if you had to buy whatever the stock is, you will be more comfortable in buying it 1000 instead of 1200. So if the stock's prices are going up, and if the OI is going up even at the 1200 level, that tells you that buyers have put it their confidence as well even on this level. So they are expecting a kind of more rally to happen from here. Okay, so that is the reason long built up is called as a bull dominant action, or I would say a significant positive move wherein the price goes up along with the OI going up. Now coming to the second built up, so which is short. So for short built up, let's try to use the filtration once again and it will give us a clearer idea. So let's say I use the filtration of short over here. So if we focus, all these instruments have witnessed a short built up. So the common thing which has happened is the price of that instrument, it is going down and the open interest is going up. So basically the bears are kind of pushing the price lower. They are even placing their bets even in the falling prices. So let's try to again simplify it a bit more. So let's say in short built up, price goes down but the OI goes up. Let's say there was a stock where you had an opportunity to sell it at 1000 rupees. Okay, the stock's price went up till let's say 800. Okay, and still the OI is kind of going up. Now as I said, when the OI will go up, when there is a buyer and seller both. So if they are selling even at the 800 level, even despite so much big drop in the instrument, they are confident about the negative move which is happening in the instrument. So short built up is a significant negative move which happens. It is a move which is in favor of bears. So bears are kind of pushing the price lower in this particular scenario. Now coming to the other built ups, which is long unwinding. So in long unwinding, if we focus, there is again a common thing. The formula for long unwinding is the price of the instrument will go on a dip. Okay, the price will have a dip, the price will be negative, and also the open interest would be negative in long unwinding scenario. So in this case, what happens is the longs which were created, okay, those are getting unwinded over here, and due to which the prices are having a dip. Now open interest is getting unwinded. So in long unwinding, basically the prices are going on a dip due to the long positions getting covered, due to the profit booking which is happening in the instrument. And the last thing is, which is the short covering scenario. So it is again a temporary pause against a short built up, wherein the price has a spike of the instrument and the open interest of the instrument will go down. Okay, so let's assume that instrument is going downwards like this. Okay, so this spike which has happened, it is only due to the open interest getting unwinded, the shorts getting covered. Okay, it is not the fresh long which is driving the price higher. So short covering is basically the short positions getting covered and the prices are going on a spike because of it. So that was how we can interpret the built ups. Now let's try to understand about the tool part and how we can make the most out of it. We can go ahead and search for our desired FNO instrument from here. So let's say Reliance. We will get to see the Reliance's price right now, what the current price is. And as I said, the prices would update live whenever we hit the refresh button. We'll get to see the open interest, price change in terms of percentage and OI change in terms of percentage. And also we will get to see what the built up has been witnessed. Further, we can use the expiry date as well. Let's say so first by default the tool will show us for cumulative expiries, which involves all the 3 expiries. If I want to go ahead and just look out for the data for any particular expiry, I can do that. This filtration we already understood. If I want to understand how the auto stocks are behaving today, I can go ahead and use the sector filtration over here. I want to see IT stocks, I can use the filtration and only the IT stocks would be highlighted. The most important thing which we can take away from the built up tool is, from an intraday perspective, is basically the market breadth which is highlighted over here. Now this is my market breadth. Now it tells me how much stocks out of total FNO stocks are on the long side, how much stocks are on long unwinding move, how much stocks are on short side, and how much stocks are on short covering scenario. So try to use this panel to form a bias on the market. So let's take a very simple example. It doesn't tell you where the indices are going to go. So let's say if there is a day where 130 stocks are on the long side versus just let's say 20 stocks on the short side. It directly gives you a positive bias, right? So first thing the built up tool will do is basically give you a bias over the entire market. Then we can use this arrow besides the price button to go ahead and shortlist our candidates as per top losers and gainers. We tap on it once, we'll get to see top loser. Tap on it once again, you'll get to see the top gainers for the day. Also we can do it for the open interest change as well. So the general checkup of the market can be done through the built up symbol, the first panel in the built up tool. Now let's try to understand the second panel in built up, which is cycle. So built up cycle is again one of the most interesting and one of the most tempting tools we can find out. Basically it is all color coded over here, and colors, they give us a very clear picture about what is happening in the instrument. So first it shows us the historical day on day built up on what instrument, what the built up was been observed, wherein the green color boxes are showing us long built up was observed on that day. Blue color boxes are showing us long unwinding move has been witnessed. Red color boxes are showing us shorts, yellow color boxes are showing us short covering move. So we can easily find out ki basically how on day basis an instrument has witnessed a built up. Further again we can use this filtration panel of sectors to shortlist our stocks as per the sector filtration. Also we can use the search symbol to go ahead and search for our desired F&O instrument. So if we see in Reliance, consistently since 20th of October, from 20th of October up till the current day, Reliance has just witnessed 2 long build-ups. The rest, majority of the things were on the short or a short covering scenario. Okay, there was only just one short covering. Rest all the things were negative in Reliance. Now whenever an instrument's price goes up, it will always go up like this, right? It will never go up like this, and whenever an instrument's price go down, it will always go down like this, instead of directly having a straight dip over here. Okay, so now let's say if you are looking at this data, okay, if you are looking at this data up till this day, now you would have known that Reliance has not witnessed a lot of long built-ups recently. The one long built-up does not tell you can go ahead and directly buy it, because the historical strength is not present in an instrument. So first thing the cycle will fix is it will show us whether there is an historical strength in a particular instrument or not. So now the interesting thing is that we can find out a stock which has a very significant strength along with it. So here is how. So let's say in look back period, by default the tool will show us 60 days data. I will give application an input. Just consider the data of last 7 days. Okay, you can give inputs about your desired scan. This is for an example. Then the tool will ask us what is the type of built up that you want, either a long, or if you want only long unwindings, long unwindings, both short coverings, or short and short coverings both. So I'm telling the application I want only the long built ups. Okay, now the tool is asking me count. Okay, like out of 7 days, how many days I want the long built up on a stock for. So let's say I want a stock on the long side at least for 5 days. Okay, so my scan is that I am looking out for such stocks in last 7 days witnessing a long at least for last 5 days. Okay, and the moment I click on apply, so all these are the stocks which are having a significant strength along with them. So if you focus on PVR, SBI, okay, the dips are due to long unwinding moves and they are having a significant strength along with it. So let's pick up one of the stocks from here and understand the last panel from Future OIH. So built up cycle, to repeat it once again. So built up cycle, it shows us the historical data on what the built up was been witnessed, where we can identify the strength of an instrument. Further, we can also scan the instruments as per our desired built ups over there. So let's take an example of PVR and SBIN and analyze this particular, or I would say the last panel in the built up tool, which is Future OIH. So to navigate directly from here to Future OIH, I can click on SBI and just navigate it in Future Open Interest Historical. Now it is showing us the prices along with the open interest, wherein the bars below are showing us the built ups. The color coding will still remain the same. The white dotted line showing us the price. The white dotted line is basically the price plotted of the instrument we select. So from date is basically that how long a duration data we want to have a look upon. So if we focus on SBI, okay, from this day, okay, from what, 8th of September 2021 up till the current day, SBIN has witnessed a very strong strength along with it, right? So whatever the dips are happening in SBI, they are only due to a long unwinding scenario. And this red bars, which are ignorable, I would say, because there was also follow-up short covering which came in. And if we see from 14th of September 2021 up till the current day, just two shorts built up, which is still fine. Those got covered later on. The dips in the instrument are only due to long unwinding move. So if we would have scanned SBI anywhere at this point, or maybe even at this point, still it would have passed the test of being in the long built up for 5 days out of 7, and you would have got SBI. You can try out for some different scans as well. So first the tool will show us the cumulative open interest. It will show us the price and the day on day, end of the day price of that instrument. Again, even the future OIH will update in real time whenever we hit on refresh button. Absolute OI is basically the change in open interest in absolute quantum. So let's say on 28th of October, I want to see in terms of absolute contracts, how much open interest contracts were added or unwound. I can go ahead and see that. So on 28th of October, 45,10,500 contracts were actually shedded, whereas if I talk about today's day, it was 1,12,81,500 contracts which were added on today's day. So it basically shows us the change in terms of absolute contracts. OI percentage, it is basically the same thing which we saw in absolute OI, but it shows us the open interest change in terms of percentage format. The last thing is about the true built up over here in the built up tool. So true built up basically accounts for the actual built up. Now let's take an example. If an instrument opens with a gap up, okay, so there is a trick in true built up. So let's say what is a long built up? Long built up is price goes up, open interest goes up, as I said, okay. Now what true built up does is, okay, it shows us the actual built up, okay. Now let's say if there is an instrument, okay, which closed at this level, whatever the level would be, level doesn't matter, okay. This level the instrument closes, next day instrument opens at this level, okay, makes all the way down and just closes at this level, okay, which is again has closed from its previous close, right? The next day instrument has closed above its previous close, till it would be theoretically considered as a long. But ideally if we focus, it is a short built up because it has kind of opened with a gap and then it has closed below. And also it will consider the open interest and the intraday shifts which happens. So basically true built up is a proprietary I would say recipe which lets us know the actual built up considering the gap ups, gap downs and the intraday movements which happen in an instrument considering the open interest parameter. So if we go on future OIH, if I click on absolute OI, if I click on true built up, I'll get to see what was the actual built up happening. So red again indicates shorts, green again indicate long. So to sum it up very quickly, built up tool, we can go ahead and start our day with forming and bias on the market using the market breadth and the general checkup of the market in symbol. We can use the cycle, try to use some other scans and try to find out the stocks which are having a strong strength along with them. And we can compare the quantum of a very larger data in future OIH. So in a single tool itself, all the things related, probably to finding out a bias till finding out an opportunity and further analyzing gets fixed over here, and also use the true built up along with it to know the actual built up. So thank you so much. That was it from my side. See you all in the next video.